Good evening, I'm John McNeil, and I'd like to welcome you to another Project Discovery. Tonight we have 4 country bands for your entertainment. From Red Deer, XtaC, from Edmonton, the Michael Brothers Band and Reckless Rodeo, and from Dawson Creek, British Columbia, the Bear Mountain Boys. We also have Danny McCarris from Music Management, and our Harlan Smith is back from Royalty Records. Danny's here to talk to us about what a manager can do for a band, and our Harlan Smith will deliver the straight goods on the recording industry. But first, the music. Vocal harmonies form the basis of XtaC, the next band up in Project Discovery. Brother and sister Ron Andrew and Laura Smith have played together for years. About a year and a half ago, they were looking to form a new band, and a talent agency put them in touch with Bill Wiggins, who brought along Richard Link. From the start, the foursome really clicked. Ron, Laura, and Bill really suit each other vocally, and as a result, the cover tunes they pick and the songs they write tend to accent 3-part harmonies rather than a lead vocal approach. Here's XtaC now, and they open their set with I Want to Be His Girl.
Kids are at a party down on 305. He takes me in his Porsche for a late night drive. We're looking for some fun on a summer's night. Now come on now, baby, let me hold you tight. I wanna be his girl. I wanna be in his world, oh yeah. I wanna be his girl.
Laura and I are brother and sister, and our family has always had a band since way back, so we listened to our mom and dad when we were little kids.
It was Dad's dream to have a band, and I was 12 and Ron was 10, and we come for our first dance.
Prison walls
number one thing for us is to have fun and be as good as we can be. And I can name 100 times when we've had times when we were setting up our equipment, we're not even playing it. We're just having a gas, laughing and carrying on, and just having fun. And I think that's what it's really all about.
My best experience was, I think I was about 16, and I remember we got to go play during Stampede Week in Calgary. And I think the buttons were popping off of my dad's shirt because he was so proud. Here was him and his wife and his 3 kids out playing for the Calgary Stampede.
I won't even try to figure her out as long as she's in love with me. At first she seems happy and then she's in doubt. A woman is a mystery. Well, I wake up in the morning and I go for a shave. Big whiskers in the sink, she's all in a rage. I won't even try to figure her out as long as she's in love with me. I never really know when I'm driving home from work just how she's going to be. Will I turn left or should I turn right? The future isn't mine to see. Will she take me in her arms and take me to her bed? Or slap my face for something that I said? I won't even try to figure her out as long as she's in love with me. Well, she's held on wheels when we have fun. She's heaven when we go out on a Saturday night. The prettiest woman that you ever did see. Saw my home before I could count 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I won't even try to figure her out as long as she's in love with me. Driving home from work, just how she's going to be. Should I turn left or should I turn right? The future isn't mine to see. Will she take me in her arms and take me to her bed? Or slap my face for something that I said? I won't even try to figure her out as long as she's in love with me. Well, she's hell on wheels when we have fun. She's heaven when we go out on a Saturday night. Stole my heart for rock to count 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I won't even try to figure her out as long as she's in love with me. Well, I won't even try to figure her out as long as she's in love with me. Well, I won't even try to figure her out.
That was XtaC. I won't even try to figure her out. If you've just joined us, I'm John McNeil, and you're watching Project Discovery. Managers, how important are they to a band? Here are a few remarks from Danny McCarris of Music Management.
The music industry is an extremely complicated business arrangement. I don't think most musicians understand the complexity of recording contracts, in a lot of cases, they don't even understand the complexity of booking contracts for engagements. And I think in most cases, they need a large amount of interpretation, especially when you get into some heavy recording contracts with major labels and that. Myself, I wouldn't even find myself qualified to deal with that, but I would find myself qualified to find the band the proper lawyer to explain what exactly the contract means.
There are many misconceptions of the Canadian recording industry. One person who doesn't harbor any is R. Harlan Smith. He's the president and chief executive officer of Royalty Records.
The reality of it is that basically the record companies are in business to make money. I think that's one reality, and therefore record companies, large and small, and the larger ones are much better at it, and they have the financial and human resources to do it. They are constantly researching the marketplace. And they're constantly trying to find out what the public wants. And I don't think that they try to develop new markets for new music, per se. They may say that they do tongue in critique. But they really look for things that are tried and true, and maybe do slight deviations of that in new musical formulas. And therefore, I guess advice that I can give to musicians is, on one hand, be true to your music to a degree, but understand that that if you want to be successful and you want to have the support of a record company record companies, it's a very costly business to be a record company. A lot of people have no idea of the cost that goes on in just keeping a record company afloat. There's so many things behind the scenes that need to be done, and there's so many things in terms of getting the product physically into the marketplace. You know, that takes human resources, people working at it, and then you deal with the buying with buyers who have budgets that maybe you do have a hot piece of product, but maybe they all have already spent their money for that quarter on somebody else's hot piece of product. So it goes on and on. So I think that what I'm really saying, some of the realities are that it's not just a matter of making a good master tape, getting it on a label, and you know, bingo, things are going to happen. It really takes a team at the record company level to at least give it a chance to happen.
Fiddle and mandolin player Tony Michaels has recorded with George Fox, Diamond Joe White, Katie Lang,